So the thing about
Yeah.
accelerators is one, the odds of getting in is quite against you by the virtue of the supply, right? So San Francisco especially has a huge supply versus a standard demand in terms of the venture funds, right? There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there and a fixed number of VCs out there. So especially being entrepreneurs earlier as well, the only value we could think of that we could extract from incubators is the connections.
Yes.
Quite honestly, with the current odds of getting in, it's not wise to plan with accelerators as your plan A. It's something to treat as a good to have.
Exactly.
So our plans are unaffected by the whether we get into the accelerators or not.
Yeah. I honestly think that's the best attitude because, like, for me as well, for me and my co-founder, we applied to YC and our accelerators here. Our focus is always on the customer. Is getting the product on to the market, like onboarding as many beta users as we can. And honestly, I think that's the way to really prove that your startup is gonna get somewhere at some point. It just takes time. What I think that the accelerator and incubator does right now is like they really just accelerate your time into like
Yeah,
the
like
short.
accelerating zero is still zero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I actually met founders like getting into the next batch for YC, and they literally have like no product, like no revenue. Maybe they have like, two lines of code, and then they're getting in. But it's gonna put them in a better position in a shorter time. But for everybody else, there's a ton of VCs there that fund any idea that has a traction or some sort of traction. And the good thing is that traction can be defined many different ways as well, because revenue, obviously, idea that you will have revenue, but traction can also mean you have unpaid customers. Like, I've seen a lot of founders that I met in the Bay Area having like 10 unpaid customers, just giving them feedback, and they actually get funded. And at a pre-seed level, not a big pre-seed amount though. You've seen like these people raising like 10 million at pre-seed. That's crazy, but it's a small amount that allows them to maybe hire one or two more employees to accelerate their products. um but yeah, it's a process, and it's a grind for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think, especially given the fact that the PCs also come with their own, the accelerators also come with their own time of, response and feedback, right? It's not wise to actually wait for them to get back, like, okay, I will continue only after I get a response from so and so, please, the accelerators. But here's the thing, right? As an entrepreneur, your journey is defined by how many no's you can take,
Exactly.
right? So you got to keep working on, okay, if this door's closed, I'm going to go and chase something else, etc. As long as it moves me a non-zero percentage ahead
Yeah.
of from where I am today.
No, I completely agree. I think never take no for an answer, and just keep going.